Hi, welcome to Gabie's Snake Goodies. Today is a little bit of a different episode because I thought it would be fun. I got this kit from Unraveled. They generously gave it to me. Oh dear. Essentials beanie kit. I did an unboxing in my in a video recently. Anyways, so has some yarn and it's enough to make 3 beanies. But the yarn is it's very squishy and pretty lofty. And you actually hold 2 together and use these giant needles. So size US 13. So I thought with this, I could maybe do it in under an hour. So I have a little bit of time this morning. And I don't have any of my kids here today, or no, just for a couple of hours. I don't have my children. I have to go get them in a little bit. But I thought that I might be able to knit this in under an hour and go ahead and knock out one of my Christmas gift knits. I know that seems like a long way away because it's currently summer, but it sneaks up on me every year. And my plan for this red was to give it to someone in my family who loves red. So I thought that'd be perfect. You can find me at Gabie's Snake Goodies on Instagram. My hand-dyed yarn is on Etsy. And I have pictures of my yarn at GKG Yarn on Instagram. Yeah. So before I get started, you can get a kit for 10% off if you use my code. This was gifted to me by Unraveled, which is super cool. Yeah. Anyways, this is what the hat is supposed to look like. It comes with everything you need to get started and to do it. Even little stitch markers and little like handmade tags. There we go. So I am going to, it even has a tapestry needle in there. So I'm going to get started and I am going to time myself and I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, either knitting podcast or travel podcast. Those are my go-tos. Yeah. So I would probably put this on fast forward, otherwise it would be super boring for you. But my goal is to film the whole thing without stopping my filming. I do have dogs. One of them is on the couch here with me, so hopefully he will be well behaved. We will see. Yeah. You ready, puppy? I think I'm ready. So I'm going to probably put the video on fast forward and I am going to watch something on my phone and get started. Oh, and I'm going to, as soon as I set up my thing, I'll probably adjust the camera maybe so you can see what I'm knitting rather than my face. And I'll start a timer on my watch. This will be fun. Cute little bag. Okay. Okay. My hour is up and my battery died. And I'm not sure if I had done the whole hour or just shy of an hour. I kept looking at it and it was fine, but then all of a sudden it wasn't. So, anyways, so this is what I got done in an hour. And it's definitely not the whole thing, but I am right at around 14 centimeters, which is what it says to then go and do the crown decreases. So, I mean, with just, it might be more like 13 centimeters. Let's see. Yeah, with no stretching, it's like 13.5 centimeters. So maybe one more round. So in other words, I have 13 total rounds to go, one regular round, and then the crown decreases. My guess is I probably need a good 15 minutes maybe or so, because once I start those crown decreases, my stitch count's going to get smaller and smaller. So those will go by faster. But, so I'd say under an hour and a half, and I could do it. I don't have time to finish it right now, so I'm going to pause this, and I will pick it back up and finish it and let you know exactly how long it took me to do that. And show it off. It looks smaller than it is because of it's on 16-inch circular needles. But it is very, very squishy and very stretchy. So I am interested to try it on. I don't want to stretch it out too much because it might come off my needles, but yeah. All right. This is currently how much I have left of the 2 balls of yarn. Okay, so the hat is done, and as you saw, it did take more than an hour. I totally failed at knitting the hat in under an hour. However, the actual knitting part. All right, my dog barked because he didn't have any water, so I had to give him some water. Anyways, so my hat took about an hour and 20 to an hour and 25 minutes to actually knit. Yeah, which I still think is pretty quick. Right quick. It is not a super long hat. And let's see. In fact, like it probably would kind of leave the very bottom of my ear out. But it's very stretchy and very squishy and very easy to knit. Did want to tell you about the yarn. It is 60% alpaca, 30% merino, and 30% polyamide, and made in Peru. Unraveled Uno. This is the sleeve here. Hand wash, 50 grams, 125 meters. And it suggests a needle size of 6 to 8 by itself, and this was held double. Yeah, you can get it at the Unraveled store. And this colorway, I think the colorway does have a name, but here it just has like a number. This is for the red here. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So anyways, I would recommend knitting the hat if you're looking for something quick and easy to do. And the kit is nice just because you get everything together. What I have left is this. So some of 2 balls here, and then 2 full balls of the white. So I'm thinking that this is about equivalent of 1 ball of yarn. So I should be able to make a white hat and then combine these to do like a marled 3rd hat. Yeah. And I also need to put my little tag on it, which I will definitely do before I give it away as a gift. I don't know if you can see this, but my dog is being very irritating. He wants to be loved. Yes, Moose. Sit down, Moose. Sit down, Moose. So I need to put my little hat thingy on, and so then it would look all professional. A little handmade with love tag. All right, I don't think there's anything else to tell you about it, other than, stop moose. It was very easy to use, and it's very soft and very squishy, and I think I said it's kind of like a chain almost construction, which gives it a lot of bounce to it, and it's very soft. The only negative I would say to it is occasionally, and this wasn't a lot, occasionally it would snag just a little bit as I was knitting with it, as I would like go to do a stitch. Other than that, it's lovely, and it's a cute little hat. I don't know if I'm going to make all three of them this exact pattern. I might do one with a ribbing and maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit longer, maybe slouchier, I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it and think about what I want to use it for. I might actually, so I want to do one for myself in white, and I might actually do it held single as like a worsted weight yarn, and then do one that has a little bit more height to it in a totally different pattern. Okay, all of my dogs have decided to come say hi, which I just have 2, but it feels like more than that at the moment. Say hi. This is the one who snuggled with me while I was knitting, and this one is in a very licky mood. So anyways, I am going to say bye for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Happy knitting!